Do you want to build a snowman? I sure don't. We've been exploring our prismatic winter wonderland down here with our tree, our bulbs, and our snowflake. They look great, and I really enjoy them, but the process to put them together was not so enjoyable. That's where this comes into play. I have put this off for well over a week, so much so that if you watch those other videos, you'll notice I have a haircut now. But I bought it, I spent a lot of money on this stuff. The kids do like it a lot, I like it a lot, so let's just get it over with. We're going to open up our box again, and if I'm going off the first two experiences, or sorry, the first four experiences, this box will have tape and also glue, making this cutting with a knife absolutely pointless, and making me look incompetent on camera. Wait. Yep, it's glued. Anyways, let's see how many pieces we have. I put this off because it looks like it's the most complicated build out of all of them. And the things I thought would be simple, like, gosh, I don't know, the ornaments took an ungodly amount of time. Things I thought would be difficult, the tree was easy. Just wasting time. Just cut, cut, cut. Okay, let's see how hard this is going to be to get out. Glad I noticed that there, the instructions. That's a heavy packet, by the way, so that's not good. What the heck is that? Oh, it's probably his nose, you dummy. Put that over there. We got... This is going to be a nightmare. I really don't want to do this. Why did I buy the snowman? Okay, this looks like the base. At this point, it would be much easier just to try to slide it out. Because I'm not sure how much tape they have holding stuff back. There's shipping supports in here. The fun part is all the ties, all the zip ties they use on it are real good and sharp. So if you grab it the wrong way, you'll probably cut yourself. And there we go. It's a pile of Frosty. Oh, that's heavy still. What's in that box? Jeez. No. Well, the good news is, so it feels like there's something inside, but there isn't. The box is just really heavy. Okay. Oh, good. There's at least 8 connectors. You know what, though? These look like arms, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. I don't think you have anything to peel off of these, so I think this will actually be easier. Nope, never mind, I lied. And they're beautiful. I really understand why they use the plastic protector, but you got to do this to all the pieces. You got to peel all this stuff out. I mean, it looks brilliant when you do it, but oddly enough, there's nothing on the front of this one. It's on the back. I wonder why. Oh, there's a scarf. Look at that.
That's so cute.
That is so pretty.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Got a scarf. Then we got snowflake. The snowflake part of the snowman, I'm guessing. I forgot what it looked like. I guess we'll find out. Then we got a lot. Okay. There's this. There's one of these, 2 of these. Looks like a midsection or a top section. Oh my gosh, so much dust. Oh, to sneeze. Whew. Shipping material. I think we got a base over here. All right, we got his face. There you go, guys.
This is going to be huge.
This is going to be absolutely gigantic. This is going to be ridiculous. And the worst part is, the first thing we're going to do is just take off all the film on all this stuff. That's the first thing we got to do. So there are instructions, which feel heavy. That's a novel. Those aren't instructions. That's a bestseller. There's a midsection there. Yeah, all this has got that film on it. All of it.
Oh, of course.
So, you know, it might actually come off easier, though, because they're like larger pieces. I think that's his nose right here. Put that over the small pieces. This is the time-consuming part right here. Is going to be building the base of it. Huh, okay. Try to get that right. There's so many pieces. Do you see why I was dreading this, by the way?
Oh my gosh.
Do you see why I was thinking to myself, I really don't want to do this, but committed to this. Now, I'm not going to buy anything else. I'm not buying the deer. I'm not buying the angels. I'm not doing it.
Famous last words.
No, I'm not doing it this time. No, I say this is it. This is it until I go to the store next week and I see it.
I know.
And I decide that, oh man, that would look cool with the snowman, the tree. And then the kids say, oh yeah, that would look so cool. And then I'm buying it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, God knows how many. There's a lot of pieces. Let's start delaminating. I'll show you this once, and then I won't show it again. We'll just put this down and start working on it. But this is what you got to do to all these pieces. There's this plastic film, and, you know, this is a good 20 minutes right here. I was just taking this film off. So my wife and I will work on this, and this is going to take a while. And then it's riveted, so you really don't do a good job of getting the plastic out. You can take the plastic rivets off, but that would be, to put them back on would be a real adventure, I'm sure. So that's what it is. You gotta find a place to grab on and slowly peel off all of this plastic protector stuff. And that's gonna take a while. So first things first, let's do that. Okay, when you join us again, you'll see all this stuff peeled out, and I will be getting the hardware out and the instructions out, and I'll be ready to be angry. So we finally, after about, I'd say over 20 minutes at this point, have gotten all, and this is the last piece here, of this plastic wrap, this protective coating, off of these pieces. We are now finally ready to start building. I'm hoping this isn't as bad as it looks. I started reading the instructions. They don't seem atrocious, so off we go. And then we gotta find part B. I know, it's crazy. Oh, I see what's gonna happen. There's like 4 of these larger pieces, right? It's gonna be a big base. This is gonna be a big base. There's that. Need to find part A. That's part B. Need to find part A. Can you just stay? Can you stay up? Can you stay up, please? Jeez. All right, this says L1. Oh, good, part B. Okay, there we go. So I'm guessing something like this, and then you put wing nuts to hold together, and or wing screws, I guess they give you this time, and there we go. Okay, L1, L1. Where's L1? Where's L1 to L1? This is L3. This is L4. They said, well, going well already here. I needed A and B. That's B, that's A. Okay, great. So where's L1? It says connect L1 to the corresponding L1. All right, so that's the first thing, is connect the 2 things together. You know what, before we connect those, I'm going to screw through that other, whatever part that is, because I don't want to sit there and try to hold this up.
It's working so well for you.
Does this look as cumbersome as it on camera as it is?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's translating well. I'm going to really regret putting this hardware in the carpet. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be able to find any of this stuff. So it said use wing screws. Align connection port A and B. Yeah. Ensure the wing screws are secured. So once 1, 2, 3 locations. Okay. So just a simple few steps. Just connect. Do you have 3 hands? I hope you do, because you're going to need 3 hands to get this stupid thing assembled.
Can we help you hold it?
No, I want to feel stupid and get angry. That's my goal for today. Oh, this is crushed. This connector's crushed. I'm going to make it work. So there we are. That's the first piece. Now we got to figure out C and D, and I think that's what's going to round off our bottom of our snowman. So, you know what? Come back to me in a few minutes when we're doing C and D. We're not far into this build here, and we realized when I was sitting on the ground here building that, wow, this thing is really wide. Is it going to go upstairs to go outside for Christmas, actually? And we started measuring it. We measured it, and no, width-wise, it's like 32 inches. It will not go upstairs. It'll go upstairs. It won't go through doorways. That's the important part here. So I was just going to start taking everything up to the garage and just build it outside and abandon my dream of Winter Wonderland down here for a few days. But then I realized, looked at the side of it, and it's not a circle. It's kind of like this weird, it's oblong. And we probably can see it a little bit on camera. So we only have to have, like, give or take, it should fit. 28 inches, it should fit. And it's not even assembled all the way, so we're going to close that gap up. But anyways, this is one of those things where we just stopped and measured because we realized that if we had this whole thing assembled after how many, an hour or two, and try to take it upstairs, and it didn't fit, boy, would there be a bad day in this house. All right, surprisingly, this is coming together pretty quickly to the point where I might be done in the next half hour. Now that I've said that, I've just jinxed myself. Anyways, this is where we're at so far. We got the 2 body pieces assembled. It actually goes pretty quick. We have the head to do. Whatever the heck this cone is, I don't know what the part of that... What part of that is this? Oh, that's his top hat, you dummy. Okay. Okay, this might not even clear the... How tall is this? 6 feet. Well, I'm 5'10" on a good day. Hopefully it'll clear. Anyways, we'll see the next part. Okay, so we have the head, top hat, and everything else assembled. We're just going to use those 2 pins to get it in there. Then if you come around back, we have our little screw tab that you know what, just go on top. Just go on top, don't rip it. And then with this, the head should be done, and then we can move on to everything else. And at that point, it's just incidentals, honestly. So if you want a quick review so far of the difficulty of assembly, so far, the easiest thing to pull out of the box was the snowflakes, no assembly required. The tree was the second easiest. The snowman, as many parts as it had, was time-consuming just to take the plastic off of things. But assembly has been very straightforward, very easy. Things lined up a lot better. And the worst thing to assemble thus far has been those 2 bulbs, and I thought they were going to be the easy ones. Anyways, let's get the rest of the stuff on here, and we're almost done. It took us a while. This was not that bad, but I think the results are wonderful. The snowman was surprisingly easy to build. It took us almost no time at all. There weren't any issues with it whatsoever. The tree was great to build. Those ornaments, those 2 bulbs down there, terrible to build, but they look great. They really complement everything. This will look amazing outside this year in our front yard, and I can't wait to see what it looks like with snow and the Christmas spirit in the air. As for right now, we're going to have to take all this sun apart, and this will hang out outside in the garage for a couple months because it is only September still, and I want to get a jump on this stuff early this year. And hopefully, if you're thinking about getting the Prismatic stuff from Sam's Club yourself, this video helps you in terms of what does it look like, what does it look like in a space, is it easy to assemble, what's the quality like. I can tell you if you watch all these videos, it's not the worst, they're not the best made things ever, they're not the worst made things ever, but there's somewhere in the middle. Now they do have other things besides the snowman, the tree, the snowflakes, and the bulbs. There's angels, there's deer, there's even like a big archway. I don't know what I do with that. But as far as I'm concerned, I have the stuff that I think really goes well together and looks great, and hopefully you agree with that. I hope you enjoyed coming on this 3-part journey with us to unbox, assemble, and test out all these Members Mark from Sam's Club Prismatic Christmas decorations. I think they look great. I really hope you enjoyed the journey with us.